Right, so it's part 2 of this video, and as I was saying in the first one, the fact that the CPU, cheeses with three-point shooting and all that is very much so annoying. Players should have a rating or should follow their rating. I shouldn't look on the rating for them and see a 60, but apparently this person can hit 5 threes in a row and a perfect 100% three, and they're 7'1", and they're a center that can run at the speed of 50. This makes no sense whatsoever. So please work on that 2K. Another thing you guys need to work on. My player, great job again. My player, you improved from 2K11 to 2K12. I can't lie. I'm not gonna say you guys didn't. I'm just saying you guys need to improve more on it. For example, trades get denied sometimes. I don't want the fact that I can move to every single team I want in the NBA. I don't want that because it's not realistic. Apparently, if you sign or you get drafted as a rookie your first year, unless you're dropping 50 or 30 points a game, getting 12 assists as a point guard, or doing stuff like that, are you ever going to get a chance to get traded off? But I don't want it to be like the fact that you could just, request for a trade, wait for 5 days, and then they say, guess what? You've been traded. And then you take off the starting position. That's another thing. If I get drafted in the NBA, is a rookie a starter? No. Is usually a rookie starter? No. So the thing is, if my rookie rating is not above a certain percentile, I think you should be on the bench, and then you should come out as a rookie. You shouldn't get full minutes as a rookie. You shouldn't be able to start over someone who's been in the NBA for 10 years just because you came in. That's not fair. That's probably the reason why I didn't, think the game was so fun to play or so fun to do stuff with it. Another thing is the draft combine. I do not want to have all these stupid little things that make no sense. Like draft combine, we have crowd screaming in the draft combine games, which make no sense because I'm a judge. I do not want to be starting at all. I want to learn from, a person up top. I want to be able to see what's going on in the NBA. Maybe you guys can give us a homepage board like you did in 2K11 for my player, so you can show us, oh, this person got injured, or oh, that person just retired, or oh, this team is going to the playoffs, or this team just beat another team and then they just slipped until last slide of the playoffs. That's important things to know. That makes the game even more realistic than, the game already is. So another thing is, just work, clean up the graphics a little bit. I do not want to see missing heads, missing shoes. I don't want to see any of that. Just clean up the graphics, make the players run normal. If you actually look at the game, players run with their heads down, and that's not real life. Make players do stuff they really do in real life. For example, I was playing with LeBron James, and LeBron James says, he's being guarded, shot clock's down, let me just take a three. Does that make sense? No, it would make sense to pass the ball off. If you say tendencies are in there, at NBA 2K, right? You said there's tendencies in there? That's not LeBron's tendency to shoot a three at the end of a buzzer. It's not a center's tendency to sling a three and think he's going to make it. It's not any of those tendencies for that to happen at all. So I want you guys to fix that up. Fix that up because that's important. I'd rather have a great game with great gameplay than a crappy game. I'd rather have a crappy game with great gameplay than a good game with no gameplay. They go hand in hand. I honestly think what I just said is not possible. Sometimes it is, but that's another note. As I was saying, you guys need to work on your game. You guys need to get back on top this year because I'm telling you guys now, if you guys do not whip out something really good, I am not buying NBA 2K14 next year. Except for my PS3. That's it. Except for my PS3. Because I'm going to give up. Because I'm trying to get you guys to notice that there is still a world. If you release a PSP game, when you release a game, you want to improve on it. You don't want to release the same blotchy graphics. So please, make the game better this year. Make the game more fun to enjoy. I really want to see our users playing this game, like saying, giving it a high rating. Saying that you can't really find any other NBA experience on a go like what 2K gave us. Do not give us any crappy things. I really want to be on your side, but you guys are not giving me anything to work with. And I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm speaking for the community of PlayStation Portable users. They have the same feeling. They want a good game. They do not want crappy gameplay. Do they not want crappy graphics? They want stuff to be on the mark. Alright? They want stuff to be on the mark. Now, from what I heard from NBA 2K13, it's looking good this year. I just have a feeling in my gut that it's going to be different. There's something on the PSP. Because I heard there's exclusive features for each system, but there's something in the PSP that's going to make you want to buy it. There's something that it might not be graphics. They might use the same graphics, which I don't have a problem with so much. They still need to improve, but if they used the same graphics last year, I really don't mind. What they really need to do, though, is that if they do get the graphics, you guys better have some important exclusive feature, because I'm not buying a game again if you guys don't have any hooker. Because last year the hooker was that you improved my player. 2K11 no hooker, 2K10 no hooker. 2K13, the hook that you need to put on is better gameplay, better my player, better presentation. That's another thing. Presentation, please. I do not want to hear a person or Kevin Harlan say the same thing 7 times in a row every single game I play. It's not at all like live. I want live presentation. I want stuff that makes sense. I don't want the same repetitive presentation. Another thing is make the play system work. And I'm not the only person speaking about that. That's a small world thing. The play system. Pick and rolls don't work. The zones don't work. Curls don't work. None of that works. All that gets cut off. Plays that you normally don't do, like, also when you run these plays, you need to look at the gameplay, because players that normally cannot do some things are able to do some things. I've seen a center get 7 steals with a steal rating out of 50. It doesn't make sense. A center should be able to cut off your steal so easily unless you throw it straight into the paint to them. It's not going to happen. Especially if that center is at like a low rating. There shouldn't be players hitting 50 points a game if they're at a low rating. It's not possible. It's not fair. That's what they need to work on. You guys really need to work on this. This is important that you see this video. I'll be posting this on 2K's wall. I really wish or hope that, number 1, Chris can see this, Smooth can see this, and then number 2, anyone watching this video can post this on 2K's wall. Make sure 2K gets the message. We are not taking bull this year. We want a real game, and this is what I made this video for. I think I'm the only guy out there right now that's even bringing up news about this, and I want to make a petition, or not even a petition. I want to make sure that this video gets to people so they know for a fact we're not taking this anymore. I want them to know that we want a good game this year. We want better gameplay. We want better graphics. We want to improve my player. We want all these things inside the game. We want it to work. We want it to actually be a good basketball experience. And I think 2K can give it to us. So please, again, do not bull us this year. We really want it to be well. We really do want it to go well. We want you to do what you do well. You guys have already been producing us gameplay and great things from the start.